Hi folks, how you doing? This is Iqbal with Nvidia Daily Analysis and Assessment. Nvidia continued its positive momentum today as well, and it's a good sign before the GTC conference. And also the CPI data came better than expected. In this video, we will further discuss if Nvidia can make it to 130 before the GTC conference next week. Now, let's get started. Starting with the daily summary, Nvidia opened at 114.12. It made a high 116.76. It made a low 112.88 and it closed at 115.74. That is 6.43% up. So 2 days in a row positive closing for Nvidia. So as we move closer to the GTC conference, Nvidia is trying to gain positive momentum. So my overall hypothesis was right when I presented to you in my previous videos last week. I had the opinion that before the GTC conference, Nvidia should gain positive momentum, and it started doing that. But sometime early this week, I got very upset that Nvidia may not recover in next few days because of those tariff situation and the export restriction policies from Trump administration. But looks like money started flowing in the stock market one more time. But still, we cannot say that Nvidia is out of danger because volatility can come back anytime in next few days. And another good thing that happened today was the CPI data came better than expected. Let's take a look. So the CPI year over year data, the actuals came 2.8% versus the forecast 2.9%. So it came lower than the forecast, and that's a good sign for the overall market because you see that in last 4 months the trend was up. Now the uptrend is broken by this 2.8%, but still we cannot say that the threat of inflation is no more. But in next few months the inflation can come back again when the tariffs gets implemented and we start seeing the results of those tariffs on the prices of the overall commodity. And regarding the core CPI, similar behavior, you see that the actuals came lower than the forecast. So that's also a good sign. And this CPI data also helped Nvidia and other AI stocks to keep the positive momentum today as well. And in my watch list, you see all of the stocks regarding the AI sector is positive today. So I reduced my watch list to just focus on that I buy and sell most often. And the highest positive change you see on Tesla, and the lowest positive change you see was on Avago or Broadcom. So Nvidia about 6.5% positive, the good sign. And if you take a look, Nvidia technical charts for last 180 days in hourly interval, you see that Nvidia is trading around 117, and based on the Fibonacci levels, the next level of resistance is around 121. So it's a possibility that Nvidia can also maintain positive momentum tomorrow as well. On the lower side, the next level of support is 112, and after that is 101. So if Nvidia breaks 121 in next few days, and after that the next level of resistance is 127. So in my opinion, 127 resistance is a strong resistance. So if 127 level is broken in next few days, then it would be easy for Nvidia to go further up and touch 133. But if Nvidia goes into the consolidation mode before 127 level, then the chances of Nvidia going down is also high. And if you take a look MACD chart, you see that blue line is trying to go further up and steep curve. You can notice that tells The momentum at this point was very strong on Nvidia today. But tomorrow, Nvidia might go further up, but I guess Nvidia should make a little correction before it goes further up after tomorrow. Because whenever we see the steeper curve, the risk becomes high of Nvidia making some correction, as you see here. You see that? It was a steep curve, and after touching this level, Nvidia came down. Similar thing happened in here as well. And similar behavior you see here. The steeper the curve, the more risk that Nvidia had to go down. And same thing here. So I'm suspecting Nvidia probably might go further up a few more points, then probably it will take some correction. And regarding the forward PE, Nvidia forward PE at this point is at 32.33. Still, Nvidia is underpriced at this level. The safer price for Nvidia relates to the forward P of 40. So still behind. Palantir 154.91 forward P. Palantir also had a good day today. SMCI 16.46. So SMCI is also going up. AMD 22.75. AMD also had a good day today. And now let's take a look some news regarding Nvidia and overall market. So here it says Nvidia stock rises, why more volatility is coming. Barons.com. So similar to my analysis that yes, Nvidia is rising and gained the positive momentum, but the threat of volatility is still there with Nvidia because of the tariff and the overall macroeconomic situation. So now this one that says Wall Street rebounds as cooling inflation draws tech dip buyers. What's driving markets Wednesday? So yes, inflation or CPI data was a big factor that caused market to go up, especially Nvidia and other AI stocks. So another one regarding CPI that says equities rise intraday after CPI report. So another one that's regarding the chip that says chip makers rise after report about TSMC interest in joint venture to run Intel's factories. So more business for TSMC and more demand in the future for the AI chips. I guess that's helped Intel stock also going up today. So here it says Rob, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Rob Sisson trimmed his value position and buys Nvidia, Amazon, and S&P. So good thing is the big investors are putting more money on Nvidia. So if I scroll down further, I see more news regarding the inflation and TSMC. So nothing specific to Nvidia that we should be taking a look. So this one is about Alibaba. This one is AMD, then Intel, then TSMC, and Supermicro. Inflation, same news regarding Nvidia. So I guess if I scroll down further, so I do not find anything different. So that's all about Nvidia news for today. And if you take a look at the economic data for this week, tomorrow we have the PPI data due, and Friday nothing much. And next week we have FOMC interest rate cut decision meeting, and that's very important. So that's all about my analysis and assessment regarding Nvidia for today and next few days. Overall, our decision to hold Nvidia stock in difficult times that we saw last week and early this week probably was the right decision. So I guess some of you already sold Nvidia stocks, but I gave you my suggestion that you should keep holding Nvidia stocks because this tariff and overall macroeconomic situation is temporary, and the fundamentals and the financials are still very strong for Nvidia. I hope you like the video. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you more in the next video. Take care.